Welcome you all to iTVLK, and now we are going to discuss the questions which comes under the theme percentages. First, we'll move on to the question in the year 2018. The question is, a government servant borrowed 200,000 rupees at 8% annual simple interest. The first question they ask, find the total interest that should be paid in 2 years. So, you know, when you are taking a loan at an annual simple interest rate, you are going to pay the same amount of interest during each year. So, I can find the total interest to be paid during these 2 years by multiplying 200,000 by 8 over 100 because the interest rate is 8% and I have multiplied it by 2 because they asked to find the total interest to be paid in 2 years. So, when you simplify this expression, you will get the interest for 2 years is 32,000 rupees. The second question is, find the total amount that should be paid to settle the loan in 2 years. So, in order to settle the loan, you have to pay the loan amount that you took along with the interest. So, earlier we found that the interest is 32,000 rupees and to release from this loan, you have to pay 200,000 rupees and 32,000 rupees. So, the answer will be 232,000 rupees. Part B, if he plans to deposit the loan amount as a fixed deposit in a bank which pays a 12% annual compound interest, you have to find the total amount received at the end of 2 years. So, first I have calculated the interest of the first year by multiplying 200,000 rupees by 12 over 100, that will be 24,000 rupees. So, you know, when you are calculating with compound interest, the amount for the second year will be 200,000 rupees and 24,000 rupees. So, the amount for the second year will be 224,000 rupees. Now, you can calculate the interest for the second year by using this amount. Therefore, the interest for the second year will be 224,000 rupees into 12 over 100. It is equal to 26,880 rupees. Then, the amount gained after 2 years will be equal to 224,000 rupees plus 26,880. Then he will obtain 250,880 rupees by depositing 200,000 rupees in the bank for 2 years at an annual compound interest rate of 12%. So, this is the question which appears in 2019 paper. Randunu needs to obtain a loan of 250,000 rupees to renovate his house. Following table shows how the interest is calculated for loans in 2 financial institutes. In Institute A, the interest rate is 16% simple interest rate per annum, and at Institute B, 15% compound interest rate per annum for loans over 200,000 rupees. So, he is going to obtain a loan of 250,000 rupees. So, he will obtain this 15% compound interest rate from Institute B if he borrow from Institute B also. So, the first question they ask is, find the interest that should be paid for a year if the loan is obtained from Institute A. In Institute A, it is given at 16% simple interest rate per annum. So when you calculate the interest, you can see I have multiplied 250,000 rupees into 16 over 100. Therefore, the interest he will obtain for a year will be 40,000 rupees. The second part is find the total amount that should be paid at the end of the second year if the loan is obtained from Institute A. So earlier we found the interest for 1 year is 40,000 rupees, and since it is given under simple interest rate, the interest for 2 years will be 80,000 rupees. So the total interest for these 2 years will be 80,000 rupees. So to settle the loan, you have to pay the loan amount along with this interest. So the total amount will be 330,000 rupees. To release from the loan, if he takes it from Institute A, he has to pay 330,000 rupees. Question part 3 is find the total amount that should be paid to settle the loan if it is obtained from Institute B. They tell in Institute B, they are going to give at 15% compound interest rate per annum for loans over 200,000 rupees. So you have to calculate the interest under compound interest rate. So I have calculated interest for the first year is 250,000 rupees into 15 over 100. It will be 37,500 rupees. And the amount for the second year will be 250,000 plus 37,500. It will be 287,500 rupees. Here zero, I have added 3 zeros, it should be 2 zeros. The amount is 287,500 rupees. Then when you calculate the interest for the second year, the total amount is 287,500 times 15 over 100. So the interest for the second year is 43,125, and then you can calculate the total interest. The interest for the first year is 37,500 and the interest for the second year is 43,125. So the total interest that he should pay is 80,625 rupees. So to settle the loan, you have to pay this total interest and the loan amount he took. So I have added 250,000 and 80,625. Therefore, the total amount to be paid is equal to 330,000 and 625 rupees. Now they ask which is more profitable institute for him to obtain the loan. Explain with reasons. So we found the interest to be paid for Institute A is 80,000 rupees and the interest to be paid for Institute B is 80,625 rupees. So you can see the interest that should be paid for Institute B is more than the interest that should be paid for the Institute A. Therefore, it is more profitable to take the loan from Institute A. So, that's the end of the discussion of the questions regarding percentages, and we'll meet up with the questions frequency distribution. Thank you.